Anyways, yes, ladies and gentlemen, football is back. And welcome back to ROP Podcast, Run of Play, where we discuss all things football, in particular the EPL. I'm your guy, Toves, but you can call me Dr. Toves. With me, I've got the usual panel. We've got Mr. Part-time Man United fan, Jude. How you doing, my friend?
Good. Good to be here today.
Yes, the Onana lover.
Happy to have you back.
As we say, thank you very much. I missed last episode. We'll get into that, but let me introduce everyone else. We also are the part-time Arsenal fan, even though he's wearing Arsenal jersey today. Part-time Arsenal fan, part-time Barcelona fan, and also part-time Real Madrid fan. We have the man called Johnny Boy back again. How you doing, Johnny
back
Boy?
Back again. For your information, I'm a jersey collector, so any fine jersey I'm going to buy. Even Manchester United, I might get it too.
Yeah, we believe you. I have not seen when you wear the Manchester United one. That's when
the third kit.
We know.
Don't buy Man U jersey. I beg. Don't buy our jersey. You know what?
Yeah, mine.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah. So and also we have the moderator and Arsenal instigator, Mr. Sheun T, aka BFG. Per Metasaka. How are you doing, my friend?
What? No, I'm doing well, man. I think it's worth noting that like I am a full-time Arsenal hater.
Yes.
I don't think you'll find a bigger one than me, but yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah. Before we even go into the conversation for today, because I was not here last episode, I heard you guys slandering Arsenal. You know, everyone saying, "Oh, Arsenal cannot win the league. They don't have what it takes. They don't have a striker. They don't have the mentality to do this." I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Well, first of all, we have two Manchester United fans, Jude and Sheun T. We have an ex-Arsenal fan that Arsenal broke his heart so much he can't say anything positive about Arsenal anymore. Like, what do you mean Arsenal are not scoring goals? Like, which team scored the most goals last season?
Said.
And you're saying, Arsenal needs an attacker. How can you need an attacker when you're scoring the most goals? It doesn't make any sense.
Remember what I said.
When it matters.
I said,
you know what's funny? I think I was the one trying to define Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. You said Arsenal will make they're guaranteed in the top 4, but you did not say they're going to.
Yeah, but remember what I said. My problem is not them scoring goals. I said the problem is not scoring 5 against Sheffield or 5 against Wolves. It's scoring that one goal you need maybe against Manchester, against Man City, where you might have just 2 chances.
How many goals did we score against Liverpool last season? How many goals did we score against Manchester? What are you talking about? That's the problem. I think Johnny Boy, you left Arsenal when Arsenal had Giroud up front, and you think that our striker is still Olivier Giroud.
I gave an example.
What are you talking about?
The Aston Villa game was the example I gave. If it was the first half, because I did, Arsenal had chances to score that first half, but they missed it. The away leg against Aston Villa, what was the score? They lost 1-0 as well, and they had chances too. Remember, Havertz missed a chance. I think was it Declan Rice also missed a chance.
No, at their home. You're talking about the one that we lost at home.
Both. I'm even talking both. They lost 1-0.
You're talking about the initial one.
Aston Villa's house.
They
lost 2-0 at Emirates. You forgot it? It was 2-0 Emirates. You forgot it? Watkins and the other guy. What's his name?
You have me.
Jamaican guy.
You have me on that one. What about Manchester United? How many
1-0.
goals? What about Liverpool?
No, but
He does score when it matters.
To jump in here, right? I think you guys are getting at, I think, what appears to be one major cleavage with Arsenal fans, or former Arsenal fans at least. I think the debate is, what is Arsenal missing? What is the final piece in the puzzle for Arsenal to take the next step? Some fans happen to believe you guys need a striker.
I didn't even say striker.
Arteta has found an alternative. No, some fans believe Arteta has found an alternative system, so you don't need a traditional striker anymore. You have Kai Havertz. How are you feeling about Arsenal's prospects? Do you think you guys are missing a final piece in the puzzle, or do you think with Havertz you have an alternative solution?
No, the final piece in the puzzle for me is to play the way we played in the 93% season, as well as the way we played in the second half of last season. Instead of trying to do all those defensive masterclass and trying to just win 1-0 and frustrate teams, just blitz them from the beginning. Don't give them any hope that they can score anything. You know, just do that throughout the season.
In your mind, what was missing last year?
But for me, it was Arteta was not rotating enough, because if he rotated his players enough, he will not be worried about conserving energy.
The squad is not big enough.
Why are you signing all of the versatile players and just keeping them in the same position. Like just rotate them from time to time and keep the squad fresh so that you can keep going at the end of the season, sort of like being pragmatic. I think that's where we lost the day because people like Fulham, we're trying to like hold on to the game and then we lost. Newcastle at whatever their ground. I fucking hate that ground, by the way. Same thing, St. James's Park. We were holding on, and then in the last minute they had that corner goal. Things like that, you know. So just blitz the team from the beginning of the season and take it to the end. And against Manchester City, take your chances.
Do you see it the same way?
That's my perspective, by the way. I know other fans, Arsenal fans, like you said, have different things to say. Like Johnny Boy said, we need an attacker. We scored almost 100 goals last season. Yes, we need an attacker to convert chances.
That was my major point I made because I gave an example of Haaland and Man City. The difference between Man City winning Champions League and not winning Champions League was Haaland. Whether you want to accept it or not, was the fact because now they had a traditional striker where you guarantee that if he has 5 chances, he's going to score 4 goals at least.
Last season, how many goals did Haaland score?
Don't forget, Haaland was injured for like 4 months.
Did he score as much goals he scored in the previous season?
Haaland was injured for a long time, if you remember. And he was still the highest goal scorer in the league.
But when he came back, was he not on the bench and he was playing Alvarez?
He came back, who was highest goal scorer in the league?
And sometimes
who was highest scorer in the league? It was still the same Haaland. Despite missing, I think like 26 or so, I don't know. Despite missing last chunks of the season, he was still the highest goal scorer. My point is that you still need a goal scorer because there are chances.
Yeah, highest goal scorer, but only the Havertz that you're insulting, it's only 5 goals, 6 goals behind the Haaland.
No, but Havertz I think the point that Johnny Boy is making, right, is that
I know the point. I don't want to listen to that point. Ex-Arsenal fans don't get to make any valid points.
I think you should let them.
No, I'm not even arguing. I'm not
arguing. No, let's move the conversation like on a bit now. I'm curious because Jude, I think if you ask me, and you can take my opinion with the pinch of salt because I'm a big Arsenal hater. But if you ask me, Arsenal didn't win the season last year because they can't. There's not in their destiny, right? Like they are chokers. They would when the going gets tough, Arsenal will choke. It's what has happened before.
Wow.
It's what happened last year.
No, I'm not going to say
it.
It
would happen next year.
At what point in the season did we choke last season? At what
after that match break? After that match break?
No. When you say something you choke, it means like you like that meme. That meme.
It started from Man City. It started from the game against City when you guys choked so badly that your opponents, Rodri, came out after the game and said, "Wow, I can't believe these guys are our competitors. They came here and they were playing so defensively." Can you imagine?
Mind game.
He was that we called.
Obviously he was.
In psychology, they call that transference. He was shook. He was shook.
That was the mind games or joy. That's my perspective, right? That it's in their DNA, Arsenal. Especially in failure, they cannot win.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens, they cannot and they will not win. How do you see it, Jude? From your perspective, I think you believe that Arsenal can win. So Jude, like, where did they lose the season? Where did they lose the league last year? When / where? How? And do you think they've addressed their problems for this next season?
For me, I think it's still going to be like the same problem because I don't think they changed anything. Maybe I didn't watch their preseason a lot.
You don't have to.
I can't use the game against Man U to judge.
Yeah, right? Why not? Why not? Why can't you use it to judge? Why?
No, because it's your pressing against the normal Man U team. That's fine. But
because they blitz you guys, isn't it? Yeah, but go on.
No, the thing is, most likely you're going to be on all 5 fronts. Is it 5 or 4 competitions? Right? You probably be on all of them, and it's not going to be easy on your boys mentally to carry on.
This mentality thing that you're talking about, where is this mentality thing coming from? I know if it's 2 seasons ago, if it was 2 seasons ago,
coming from the reality.
But last season, where was the mentality?
At the same time, you lost.
No, the mentality started from playing for a draw against City.
5-0, 4-0. From nowhere, you started drawing blank.
That's where the mentality started from last season.
You're saying
right?
the thing that is funny to me is that Man United fans saying, "Oh, my mentality." You guys were in the title race. You're in title race from November to December, and you're saying we choke. We have mentality problems. What are you guys talking about here, please? Again, just like Johnny Boy thinks that Arsenal is still 2012 Olivier Giroud Arsenal. You guys think that you're still Alex Ferguson, Manchester United. Like, wake up.
Well, let me ask you a question.
No.
You guys should wake up.
No.
You are in Eric Ten Hag season.
Dr. Toes, all we can promise you is that if Man U are in the title race,
if you're playing Man City again, and that's your deciding title match,
yes,
who do you think will score for you? Who do you believe?
Leandro Trossard.
It can be anybody now, Judah. I don't like these arguments. It can be anybody. It can be Saliba. It can be.
With confidence, I believe. With confidence, I think.
Emirates.
Yes, no. More likely to score is going to be Trossard because I believe that game Trossard is going to come like in the last 15-20 minutes, and for majority of the game, as we did last season, he's just going to be trying to lock each other out, like don't make each other pass, and so you just need someone with a killer. And the person that has the killer right now in the squad.
I mean,
for me, I think what you said makes more sense, right? Ateta should come all out from the onset and go for it.
No, but I mean, wait. Don't you think last season was? Don't you guys think that last season was an evolution?
It's not like play like against Man City. They were too conservative in that game.
If they could, they would.
But you can also say Man City were also careful.
That's where the mentality comes in, right?
Okay, Man City was careful. Why is the mentality not against? Why is
they've done it. They've been there. They're defending champions now. You're coming to beat them. You're coming to beat them now. Come on.
You played a draw. You were 1 point ahead.
We are here too much. I just came with my venom. I didn't come here for interrogation. Let's talk about FA Cup. Let's go to Manchester United with mentality monsters. Mentality monsters. Manchester Derby. FA Cup. Wembley. Chance to win the trophy.
We've all settled on the fact that we disagree, right? According to Johnny Boy, what Arsenal is missing is a striker. Based on Dr. Toes, what Arsenal is missing is for.
So I said,
for Arteta to boss up.
They can either go the Liverpool, which get like a goal scoring winger, or you get a striker. That's one of. But you need an additional guy that can score you goals.
But wingers are
scoring. That's what I'm saying.
They're missing a goal scorer.
That's my point.
They're missing a goal scorer. Okay.
That's what I feel.
Dr. Toes says Arteta needs to go back to gangster, gung ho, all out football, heavy metal football, stick to it.
Yeah.
I think, Jude, you're saying it's a mix of both what Ebere is saying and
it's a mentality. Yeah. I can concede to attacker. I can concede to anything.
That's he's saying scorer. He's saying scorer. I'm the only one saying mentality.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one saying mentality. Right, and I believe that is this mentality point that is so sure for me, right? That's trophyless. I mean, any main trophy, neither Premiership, Champions League, or FA Cup, Arsenal is not winning either. Any of the above.
With the mentality,
because of that mentality.
I'll give them a FA Cup.
No problem. I released my own take on Arsenal season on my channel, Dr. Toes Corner. Please have a look.
I'll give them a FA Cup.
Arteta is already doing things to address. He's doing things to address the mentality, and people are calling him innovative. People are calling it that.
The mentality stuff.
He's scared of.
Let's even spend some time on that.
Let's spend some time on this, please.
Mentality. Arteta is such an interesting manager because I think the season before, 2 seasons ago,
yes,
where I think when the game against Liverpool that you guys played
Never Walk Alone
Anfield anthem during training, and then now Arteta hired somebody to steal everybody's phone,
to teach them to take things from the pocket. Yes,
to steal from their pocket, to teach them to be on alert. Mentality master champion. Yes. I hail. What my own belief, Sha, is that mentality is just not there, right? The moment what Jose said, perfect encapsulation, specialists in failure, I think is Arsenal's destiny. Just the same way that Fergie, when he was Man U versus Tottenham, Fergie would just go into the locker room and say, "Come on, guys, it's Spurs." He doesn't need to say more than that. I think that's all we need to say about.
Yeah, so all those things that you're saying, I don't know since Arteta took over, how many times has Manchester United beat Arsenal? I'll give you. I'll give you assignment. Come back next week. Since Arteta played the "You Never Walk Alone" stuff in the training ground, how many times have we lost to Liverpool in the league? Assignment. Come back next week. Since Arteta did all of his thing, drawing heart and chalk on the board, how many times have we lost against City in the league?
Congrats.
Come back next week. So he's doing things to improve the mentality and the psychology of the boys. So that's why I'm not buying. That's why I'm not buying the mentality thing. All right, I'm not going to buy the mentality because he's taking an active
can't buy
step
it now.
to change
That would make you a United fan or an Arsenal hater. So of course you don't buy it. You believe in your team and you believe in what they're doing.
All right, let's you guys have the mentality. Then what happened on Sunday? What happened on Sunday with your mentality?
Okay,
you guys scored at 81st minute. What happened to your mentality and choking? You guys don't choke.
The Man U versus Man City, Man U versus Man City Community Shield final, Community game.
You bottled it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my own take for that game was I was very impressed with what I saw from United. I expected us to win, and I thought we would win. But I was impressed with how we played. You know, despite the fact that we started the game with our 4th and 5th choice centre backs. No problem. We finished, fourth and fifth choice, Maguire and Evans.
And they started theirs with the 2nd choice midfielders.
Who?
Man City.
No.
Both of you made it.
Yes.
Oscar Bob, Lewis Kelly, and the guy I don't even.
Man City had.
The guy that played left 8.
What I'm getting at is that, like, for I'm not doing a comparison between Man United and Man City. I'm talking exclusively about United and our prospects, right? And I think I saw a better performance from United in that Community Shield than I saw throughout last season in terms of style of play, whatever. I'm encouraged by everything I saw in that game. Even the goal we conceded, it was Pelistri playing in right back. I'm not worried about that at all. So yeah, good game. Congrats to City. They've officially jinxed themselves because the winner of Community Shield never wins the Premier League. So at least we can remove them from contention.
They've not won it in the last. I think that's the first time they're winning it in the last 6 years.
Since 2019.
When the time they won it, they also won the league. So yeah,
They won it like 1 in 5 in the last 5 or so.
Exactly.
For this one.
But I think everything you're saying right now, Bernardo Silva is going to disagree with everything you said, Sheunti, because the guy was very angry with you guys because you guys were feeling, you're balling and you begin to feel yourself. You scored the goal. Onana was feeling good. You know, Garnacho was feeling like I'm the world best. I'm back. I'm going to score 20 goals this season, and you know.
Yeah, and we were playing a 21-year-old Uruguayan winger at right back.
They have a 19-year-old.
I don't know about you guys.
A 20-year-old Oscar Bob.
Much credence to the competition. I just see it like a friendly game. That's it. So I don't care who wins or doesn't win.
Yeah, no, it is.
No, it is not a friendly game.
It's not a friendly game.
You want to see fans want to see it as a friendly game. The players don't see it as a friendly game. The coaches don't see it as a friendly game.
They make so many changes too. Look, you guys should just give an example. Pelistri played on the right back, right?
Yeah, because of the rules. The rules is there. The rules is there for them to. Do you think
in South Africa final you play Pelistri on right back? You think that? You won't do that. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think
he played Anthony as left back in the semi-final. What are you talking about?
Mention the team.
Ten Hag doesn't care.
Mention the team they played against. Are you crazy? Coventry of.
Sorry, against Liverpool. He
didn't start that.
It was against Liverpool in the semis.
Against Liverpool.
Not the start. He changed. The same thing that happened to Pelistri. Pelistri came on and changed the position now.
Wait now, but let's not be this thing. I just looked at the lineup. City had Ederson, Akanji, Diaz, Guardiola, Kovacic, Haaland, and Doku.
Mm-hmm. What about the rest? What about the middle of the pack?
Yeah, so Kovacic, O'Reilly, and Doku started now.
Doku started. Doku did not terrorize you guys, but anyways, that's one. Yeah.
No, he played well. So like, I'm not doing a comparison between United and City.
Okay, you're saying you enjoyed watching your team.
I enjoyed watching my team.
Yeah.
I thought we played well.
Of course.
And I'm very confident for this season.
Wow.
Your confidence is
for me.
What? I want to.
We'll talk about that confidence soon.
Let's first hear Jude's recollection of the game before we, because I know you want to attack.
I can't really judge the first half. The first half the game was almost like 50-50 at first half. They had chances. Like I saw some chances with the youngsters, like Oscar Bob had some chances to kill the game in the first half. We didn't have clear chances, but we played more possessive football in the first half. In the second half, when the main guys came in, we didn't have much possession. It was more of counter. So I don't trust based on that. I want to trust based on the performances that I saw a bit. I saw an improvement. Like everybody was alert and serious-minded, but not onto the gameplay or whatever. if you want to use the gameplay, I would rather judge with the people that are going to be playing when it's a serious game, not those guys.
I hear that point. I hear that point, but the reason why I would say I disagree with that specific issue is that what many United fans were complaining about last season was that the drop-off was too significant between the first team and the second team. And Ten Hag needed to coach the team in such a way that even if you're playing the fourth and fifth choice centre-backs, the style of play is still evident. The system is still there. And that is what I was encouraged to see.
I think
that
it
looked like
you guys is playing counter, so I don't understand what you mean by tactics. You guys play counter attack. So what tactics are you changing? Still the same way you guys have been playing all since Ten Hag came to Man U. Counter attack.
No, we played more possessive football.
No, they played. Leave Johnny Boy. Leave Johnny Boy to be doing so.
You just said what I just said. What's different between what you said?
It's in the second half that we played counter. No, you said
so it's not what you just said.
It's
counter attack.
All the season.
No. Yeah, I'm not taking what you're saying. These things because I mean Ten Hag is from the same school of football that Klopp is from the same school that Pep is from, that Arteta is from. They're all playing different variations of the same idea, which is high intensity pressing in the opponent half, quick ball recovery, and then hit people on the break. The difference between these other teams and United is that our pressing sucks. Basically, our pressing is terrible. Yeah. So people bypass Rashford very easily, which is why it looks like we're always on the counter, right? Because Garnacho, Rashford, they can't press. Bruno running around like headless chicken. Our midfield was open, basically. So we're always under the cost.
What happened to Champions League Casemiro? It was in the middle of the park. No, what do you mean there was?
You mean grandfather
Casemiro? You had like the world best. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Casemiro is at the twilight of his
career.
We
also had world class Kobe Mainoo. Why you say the midfield was not existent? What are you talking about?
No, but the midfield was okay. It was when they took them out.
You answered this guy. You're answering him seriously. He's trying to troll us. So, they give explanation.
The game was okay. To me, it was good. But
last season, the Ten Hag essentially in his first season at United, he tried to do his style of play. Brentford and Brighton rushed us. Basbos 4-0, 3-1, beginning of the season. He changed his style and became more conservative. Second season, he wanted to go back to what he originally planned. And so he signed Mason Mount, brought Onana, tried to implement his style, and it did not work. Right? The team was all over the place. There was a lot of drama within our dressing room and with the club overall last season. We're in the middle of a sale.
Right. We had injuries.
Yeah, injuries. There was a lot of drama going around the club. The sale to
only United, yeah.
Nobody had more severe injuries than United. Let's not even.
Really, Chelsea, Newcastle, exactly.
United played. I think 50 or so different.
We didn't have the difference is that we didn't have players.
Combinations.
Out of their 23-man squad, they were bringing guys. Remember when Newcastle were not? They didn't have any striker. Remember that? Not even one.
Yeah, that's true. Like between December and February.
Newcastle had severe injuries, but I don't think anybody had as bad an injury.
What is worse than playing like under 18s, under 23s in your first 11,
similar to mine,
and bring like a someone that's not played in 4 years.
Similar, I would accept similar, right? And I'm not putting injuries forward as dispositive as part the reason why we didn't succeed. So like I was saying, last season Ten Hag made some wrong choices. On top of that, there were injuries. On top of that, there was drama in the dressing room. So Greenwood, back fallout from Ronaldo, Sancho, and manager get beef. All of that was happening last season.
Man U had the most injuries.
It was last season, though. It was last season.
So now that you guys have
World Cup,
and we just started having more in.
No problem.
Ronaldo met Ten Hag.
Exactly,
Sorry, Ten Hag met Ronaldo in Man United. Now Ronaldo did one season. With Ten Hag.
Right. So let's leave the past and come to the future. Let's leave the past and come to the future. You guys have most of your squad back. So what's your prediction? What is your confidence?
Extremely bullish, extremely confident for United this season. And no, forget all this thing that I'm confident for United this season, right? If I know that
I'm confident Man U will come.
Confident we're going to surprise people now.
That's my confidence level.
We're going to be in top 4. We're going to my confidence level is top 4 to start with. We're going to be in top 4 first of all.
We're already there. That's.
I can see us winning a trophy. I can see us winning a trophy this coming season. Either Europa, FA Cup, or Premier League.
Right?
One of those teams coming back to the
EFL Cup. One of the cups.
It.
Yeah, I believe.
No, I know they can't.
No, I believe that you guys will win the cup because Ten Hag has always said it. It's Manchester United. You always win trophies. It's Manchester United. He's a cup manager. He's a cup manager.
That's the heritage. He's a trophy winner, right?
He's a cup
He's a trophy
manager.
winner.
That's what's the difference between him and Roberto Martinez?
How many people in that Arsenal squad can say that they've lifted trophy?
All of them.
In the last 10 years.
All of them.
Who has lifted the trophy?
Declan Rice.
Okay, FA Cup.
Bukayo Saka.
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice, exactly.
No, let's thank God for Unai Emery because that FA Cup is
But that is a myth. FA Cup for Premier League team starts in January. Arteta came in November. You guys hate Arteta so much. You don't even want to give him any credit.
January. Imagine that kind of thing. You don't till land. You don't dig hole. You don't plant. You don't dig hole.
How is it Unai Emery's Cup when Arteta literally started the competition and won the competition?
You don't cultivate your farmland finish. You don't cultivate farmland finish. You may make for the country.
Which farmland, please? A lot of us still remember Europa League final against Chelsea in Baku. You know,
Bato Di Matteo, the Champions League one. Exactly.
Anyways,
so
yeah, go on.
As long as he finishes above Arsenal and wins the cup, it's fine.
All right.
No, see, Jude.
That's the mentality. Wow, what a fantastic mentality that you guys have. Just finish above Arsenal and win a cup, and then you're fine.
Both teams are predicted to be in top 4, so if you finish above Arsenal, it's either second or third.
This mentality stuff doesn't really. This mentality stuff.
It does not. Okay, it only work for Arsenal. It does not work against Man United fans.
It doesn't work for me. Wow. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it doesn't apply to United, right?
And
in the words of Jose Mourinho,
you can come and take
there's
Rashford.
Such a thing as
it applies to Rashford. You take him.
Shit, they wanted to buy Rashford before now.
Who is they?
Who is again, so like I said, this season I think City trophyless, City no trophy, no Premier League, Arsenal no Premier League. I think we're going to have a surprise winner this year. So
I'm guessing you're saying Manchester United, isn't it? I heard you last time.
Of course, no, we're there now.
Let's bet Man will not win the league.
Well, as in, it too show me, right?
Yes. No problem. We'll speak soon.
Man, you don't win the league.
We'll speak after Fulham. We'll speak after Fulham.
We may not win, but Arsenal will definitely not win it either.
Yeah, because you guys have signed like 50 million players. Now. You've signed like lots of players. Your confidence has come back up.
Yes. You want to bet?
Arsenal beat above Man U. It's possible.
If you want, outside.
It's possible.
I don't know. It has happened in the last 4 since Arteta took nonsense in the last 3 to 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. It won't happen this season.
You have bet tools already, right?
All right, no, we already have a bet.
Yeah,
so me and
Jude and Dr. Toes have that bet already. I'm not willing to make that bet.
Why not? You have the confidence now.
And you
believe that you are the surprise winner of the league, and you can't. How can you be a surprise winner of the league and not finish above us now? You have to finish above us now to win the league, isn't it? Is that not the way it works?
If we come, so see the difference is that the expectations for both our clubs are different.
No.
Fans,
the way you're speaking, different. We are specialists in failure. According to you, we are specialists in failure. So the expectation cannot be different because you guys are trophy winner, mentality cup winners. So
but
ride that confidence.
On planet Earth now. Arsenal fans don't live on planet Earth. Arsenal fans live in a world where you're just about to. You're just about to win.
You that you are living on planet Earth. That's the word that you live in. Yeah, say it to your confidence in your chest.
So me, I'm on planet Earth, right? The way I look at both teams, where I look at both United and Arsenal, I think Arsenal fans have set themselves up for disaster because all their fans, Robbie from AFTV, Ty, the guys, all of them, and they said, watch all of them. They are all. Leave Ty. They are all gingered, and the way they've set it up, basically, like Arteta, all that is left for Arteta like this right now is to win league.
Yes,
because fans in football have deceived themselves to thinking anything that matters is trophies. So if Arteta doesn't win league next year, it's a failure, and there's going to be a problem because this already last season, heart attack almost killed Arsenal fans. So imagine this next year if you guys don't win again.
Trophies is you play competitions to win it. You don't just play to compete. You play to win. So that's the target.
I think it's a little more complicated than that.
Yeah. Say that
I think it's a little more complicated than
that's
that.
modern football. Modern football, you guys bring all this terminology that doesn't make sense. When you enter a competition, you are there to win it. Stop making it this thing. You qualify for competition to win it. There's no technical.
No, but if you are assessing, I don't believe Burnley entered last season to win it. Hello, like context matters now.
No.
So you have to. The more context you introduce, the less your points is valid now, because context, okay, depending on the team, context, okay, depending on when the manager came, context depending on who they signed, context matters. So you can't just judge by.
But United, the
trophy thing is a modern phenomenon.
His third full season. He has won 2 cups. Surely,
yes,
he should be going for the Premier League, isn't it? So he should finish above us now. That's what I'm saying.
No.
What's the context?
No.
What's the context?
We finished 3rd and 8th. So the context for me is that I expect.
No, the 8th was injuries. You said you had the most injuries. So now you've signed more people to bulk up the squad. So the context for me is that at this point, I expect United to be comfortably in the top 4. So not fighting for top 4 at the last game of the season, hoping somebody else loses. Please, I expect us to be 3rd, comfortably. That's not showing confidence. In top 4 and with a trophy, based on where we've been in the last 2 years. So our expectations are different. Your manager Ten Hag says Manchester United must always win trophies. So that's the mentality, that's the heritage. So you have to win. You have to win the EPL.
I already said so. I expect a trophy.
We keep changing trophies that we win.
Okay, change every time.
So Carling, EFL, FA Cup. The next one will be the league.
Europa, not league.
We can win the league too. We could win the league too.
So are you saying with your bare chest that you're going to win the Europa League this season?
We are winning.
That we're going to win. No, going to win. No.
The league.
But can we win?
Obviously, you can win.
Anybody can win.
Anybody can win.
No. Chelsea can win the Europa.
No, everybody can win.
Chelsea can win.
Okay, we have
Aston Villa can drop from
Champions League and win. We have more than a reasonable chance of winning. Is that better? We have more than a reasonable chance of winning.
That's not enough. If Arteta finish it,
so
if Arteta not winning the league is a failure, then you guys not winning anything. It should be a failure as well. If you don't win the Europa League, it's going to be a failure.
No, if you don't win a trophy, it's a failure now. If you don't win anything this season,
you've won 2 domestic cups that are not considered major. You should be winning. You should be going for a major now, isn't it?
FA Cup is considered major. Sorry,
you're not going to win FA Cup. That one for sure. But Europa, go for Europa. You're not beating your cup.
Arsenal is not winning, so I want to know who's winning it.
Man U is going to win.
He says Man U.
So Man U can win.
All this English
can win.
Like I don't understand. Like, you're confusing me now.
Man U is going to win.
Tottenham can win as well. Tottenham can win.
Yes, exactly. Tottenham can win. Yes,
Aston Villa can win. Yeah,
but Man U has more.
They can win. Yes,
but who will?
Yes, and Arsenal, but Arsenal cannot win.
Arsenal will win.
Are you following? Arsenal can.
Arsenal will.
Aston Villa can.
That's what you said.
No, City can. Yeah, so I'm saying City will not.
That's
so English very specific. City will
that's
not.
What I'm saying. So
they can, but they will not. Aston Villa can, but they will not. Man, you can, but we will not. Arsenal can't.
So, and that's what I'm saying.
And they will not.
Good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here. Okay, we'll be here at the end of the season.
So
God willing.
Who will win the league? That's why I asked that question. That's why I said we will. No, that's why I asked who will.
See this guy. We
don't hear you win the league. Who will? That's what I see. Yes.
Who will win? I don't know.
Mine is coming to
I
Manchester.
don't know.
It's Manchester now.
It could.
Step back.
It could come to Manchester.
So it's just a rotation.
I can't tell you who will win, but I can tell you who will not win.
Manchester has won
who will not win,
in a row, right? So now to come to the other side of Manchester, then they might go back again.
I can, I said let's bet that man you not win the league. You don't want to bet.
Yeah.
I told
you to bet.
I said it. I bet now.
Bet for Arsenal now. Bet for the jersey that you're wearing.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this real quick. What are you guys top 4? Number 1 to 4. Obviously, we can still change it after like the transfer window ends and see other variables. As at right now, based on all the variables that you know the way you guys.
Based on the variables.
Yes.
Top 4. Based on the variables.
In the order.
Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal.
Wow.
So Man U winning the league for you, right?
Liverpool 4th.
Okay, so Man U, City,
Man U, yeah.
Arsenal, Liverpool. That's what you said, right? Okay. Dr. Toves.
Yeah.
Well, you already know it's going to be Arsenal, Manchester City. This way it gets tricky for me. Liverpool and then Aston Villa. Basically the same top 4 from last season, but just a little switch in order of the top 2.
I'll go City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham.
I think Liverpool make top 4 this year.
Just because the last season, I think what's his name? Barcelona. What's his name? Angie, right?
Because it
was his first season, and you could see what he was doing.
Postecoglou.
So I believe this season, second season, they would have adapted to his style.
No, that's his initial Gragra. That's initial Gragra.
It's Tottenham's sickness.
Yeah, but they can make top. Their sickness is winning trophy. Their sickness is not making top 4.
With who?
Their sickness has always.
No, they won't.
But again, top 5 is going to be EPL.
No.
They're not qualifying for Champions League, so
they want to rely on Richardson.
They're not relying on Richardson now. They bought Solanke.
No, if all the English team does well this season, anyway, the format of Champions League has changed. There are more teams that are going into it, so I'm sure they'll get Champions League. They'll be fine, even if they don't make top 4. But yeah, let's hear
Man U and Tottenham for top 4. But I give Tottenham slightly. So Sean Thomas.
No, let's hear you. Me? Yeah. I think if Liverpool make top 4 this season to be 4th, I think Liverpool are going to have a tough time replacing Klopp. I think Arne Slot is in for a rude awakening of what the Premier League entails. So I'm going to follow this to an extent. United first, City. This is my heart. So this
I don't care who is scoring top 4. I don't understand.
We want your head.
First.
We said as things stand. There's no heart here. Because if it's my heart, United is going to be 8 again. But yeah.
Okay, forget it. United first, City, Liverpool. I'm sorry, United first, City, then Arsenal, then Liverpool.
Okay, so I mean.
No, I think Villa might do something.
My problem with Villa is this because they're in Champions League. My problem is
I don't think Villa will be able to cope with
I don't think they might have the same vibe.
If they were not in Europe, I would have said okay, yes. But the fact that in Europe is making me scared.
It's Unai Emery. He rotates his squad. It's not like
but it's not about rotating your squad. It's about adapting.
I don't think he has the squad.
Yes,
it's about
them adapting
different
too,
right?
Those guys have not played Champions League before.
Like that to play.
Yes, but he has.
Yeah,
but
he's not
has
playing
been
ball
to
now. He's not playing it. He's not
multiple occasions.
He's just going to coach them.
He's not going to be playing.
He's not playing Champions League on the field.
That's his job now.
Just
playing
like,
against Burnley is different from playing against an Inter Milan or a Roma in Champions League. It's different. See Olympiacos last season. Olympiacos beat them because Olympiacos had European pedigree.
No, they might actually do well in.
I don't think there's group stage. I don't think there's group stage. Because what I read is that
but it's like a competition.
So the big teams are playing each other now. The big teams are going to be playing each other.
Yeah.
Until you get to the normal distance.
So it's difficult this time around. That's the reason I say I don't trust it.
And what about Arsenal Wolves? What are you guys feeling? I feel that we're going to smack Wolves. I think
it's
everybody that's supposed to win.
Not smack, like 2-0,
No, 2-0. I think 2-0 is little. I'm leaning towards 4.
No.
Or 5. It's Arsenal. No, it's Arsenal.
Yes, I know, but at the same time,
let's start with United. United is the first team playing.
Gary O'Neill.
United is kicking off.
Yeah, they already said they're going to win. They said they're going to win.
United is between 2 or 3 or 1, something like that. But the problem is I'm trying to figure out who's
Zexi.
No, I think it's going to be 2-1. I think it's going to be 2-1 because I think again, you guys are sleeping on the position manager. Yes, it's Fulham. It's still Marco Silva.
It's not Old Trafford that Fulham beat last season. It's not Old Trafford that Fulham came to beat you last season. Forgotten? Old Trafford is doing fake you. Nobody respect Old Trafford again. Some measure Old Trafford like Old Trafford is man. Doing fake you.
The reason why
the first game of the season should be different as well.
That one is Onana. That's why I'm giving 1. Just expect something that is out of the box.
Fair enough. So we all agree Manchester United is going to win against Fulham. Do we all agree that Arsenal will beat Wolverhampton? Yeah.
They have to. If you want to
who's Man
contend for
City
the
playing?
title,
Man City is playing Chelsea on Sunday.
Chelsea, they are going to win. They're going to
Stamford
win
Bridge.
Chelsea. Man City is
No,
playing Chelsea
Stamford
at
Bridge.
home.
Oh yeah.
Man City is probably going to win.
I think it's at Stamford Bridge.
It looks tight.
Just
so
to
Man
be
City will
just to be
probably come
different,
out.
I'm just going to say it's going to be a draw. Because
It
new
looks like a draw.
new manager syndrome.
No,
New manager syndrome and all of that stuff.
I don't think so. I think that new manager is even the reason why they will beat them. They will beat them and then they'll be like, oh, it's his first game. Let's just let him ride. And it's Man City.
Yeah,
right?
I just think that
So
the
you
players
do
who
that.
want to like solidify
It's just
their
because it's an away game. That's why it's like I'm probably gonna give them a draw because it's an away game. But I feel like Man City is going to win that game. They will need to win that game.
But also remember last season with Poch, it was a tight
both
one
matches were tight.
At the
They've
Etihad.
already picked up the season. Both matches were thanks to Kopama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea
Kopama
is
and
playing at
Raheem
home.
Sterling.
Chelsea's
Raheem
playing
Sterling
home.
seems to wake up against Manchester City.
No, I think this time around they'll beat them. They'll beat them, but it won't be that much of a match.
And then Liverpool is playing
Yeah.
Ipswich Town.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah. Those ones are
Because the
going.
thing
Those
is-
ones are going back down. Those ones just came to collect Premier League money.
Liverpool will
so
probably
they'll go back.
win, but it will be a tough one
It's
because
not-
Ipswich want to Ipswich will probably
No,
They'll
same
win,
same thing said about
no Ipswich had
Chelsea.
Ipswich
will also be like, oh, give them a chance. It's their first game in the Premier League because
Yeah.
yeah.
Ipswich has a good coach, right? From what I heard,
Somebody that I
and also they want to play. They want to play the same thing with everything that comes from that
That's why they will
relegation,
lose.
Yeah.
from that championship. Sorry,
Yeah.
so they want to play the football, and now Liverpool is having a new coach, so it's going to be like trying to balance everything. But I see them just winning, maybe like 2. I give them 2 at least.
All right.
Maybe one first half, one
Basically, all
second
the
half,
big
just
boys
to
are
calm
winning.
them down.
That's what you were saying.
So Tottenham is
Why they
going to
play?
win. That's what I'm saying too.
Yeah.
They're playing
Home or
Leicester
away?
Yeah, they'll win.
away.
Okay, that's going to
No,
be
Tottenham
tough.
is winning. Tottenham is winning. First game of the season, like they'll have.
That game is
I expect them to win. I expect Tottenham to win. No,
Who is the
Tottenham to win.
who's Leicester's manager? They hired someone.
They had there was this guy. What's his name? Let me check here. What's his name again?
no, that's West Ham.
No, Lopetegui is West Ham.
Steve Cooper. Steve Cooper.
Yeah, Steve Cooper. He's
Jamie Vardy is injured. Patson Daka is injured.
Oh, okay, they can't win now.
They're
Oh, God.
drinking. They're drinking goals.
They can't win.
They're drinking
Sorry.
goals.
They'll probably just. It's a way. They'll probably just play. It will be like a. It
Tottenham
will not be an
Tottenham
easy
is going to
game
win.
but they'll probably just win. Tottenham will win.
Right.
The ones that the other ones that are there will be like West Ham,
That's
Aston
a
Villa.
tough one.
Yeah, that's that. I want to watch that game. That's
Who's
a
home?
good
That's a tough one because
Yeah.
West Ham's first game
Who's
against
home?
Aston Villa.
game.
West Ham.
And that's Lopetegui's first game as well. So yeah, and he signed some good players. So yeah, that's fine. We're just going to run up now as well. To be fair,
Guys, before we leave, we didn't predict who is going to go down before we end the podcast. Who do you think is going to go down?
for me, the people that came up are going back down.
So Leicester,
Ipswich, and
Leicester, Ipswich,
No.
and Southampton. I think it was Southampton that came up, right?
Yeah, they're all going back down.
I think it
I
was
think I
Southampton.
might give it Ipswich and Leicester to stay. I don't think they'll go back down, Sha.
No, they're going back. They're going back.
Ipswich and Leicester to
If
stay.
they're keeping Steve-
I've
Who
not looked
survived
at
last
them.
season?
Yeah,
Who
they're
carried
going down.
37 last year?
Who's that? Oh no. No, if they are keeping
Okay,
Was it not Everton?
Nottingham Forest is
They're
going down.
going down.
Yeah, I think Nottingham Forest is going down.
Nottingham
Nottingham Forest is
anywhere.
going down. Ipswich is going down, and I think if Everton is not careful, they might go down.
Leicester will stay.
But Everton is always struggling.
Guys, that's it. This has been Run of Play Podcast. Remember, like, subscribe, share the content, and clip Jude and Sean T so that when Onana does the usual, we can let it trend on social media again. Until the next time, stay safe, people. Take care.